World of AI presents.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to Hanahime Absolute, episode 10, where it's time for another exciting Crown Hearts VR game. And I'm pretty sure that Maher and Ayane are hoping that this one will be even more successful than the first one in episode 9. So while they were battling the monsters in episode 9, there was a huge audience in the galleries cheering and rooting for them. And there are about, I'll say, 10 million viewers online over this live stream of this battle. So, at the end of the battle, the audience, they were so excited that they were asking for autographs, to which Maher and Ayane accepted. And also at school, Yuki also congratulated Koharu and everyone for the battle, and then he revealed that he was a Crown Hearts player himself. And when Maher asked if he could battle with her, he declined because, well, even though I play Crown Hearts, I'm not as good as Maher, and I need more time to get my skills all ready to go. And I wonder if he has a title as well. But I'm pretty sure that that's a surprise for me to figure out. So, putting Yuki aside, let's see how this battle goes tonight. So, everyone can hear the announcement. The God Crown War VR, the Crown Hearts VR, or the Ragnarok has launched. So the number of shout areas today is 7, and the estimated time of disappearance is around 21 o'clock, or 9 p.m. And plus, there's a presence of a boss somewhere in the shout areas. Oh, a boss? That's great! It's gonna be so exciting, says Maher. But I know it's just day 2, so fighting a boss is way too early. It's like, well, we don't have the skills to fight a boss yet, so that's not a good thing. Well, that's correct. It's like, well, so to fight a boss, you need more experience, and I don't feel that we have enough experience yet. So the God Crown War VR Ragnarok on day 2 has just begun. Get ready, battle! So how are we going to approach this today, says Koharu. So maybe we should split up and look for the shout area ourselves. It's like, well, the battle is quite fun, but the hard part is actually finding a shout area where the monsters appear. So if we break up into individuals, then it'll be more efficient at finding these battle areas. No. I think it's better if we stick together because there's a boss lurking around. Well, I guess that's right. So we'll just go together as a group today. Okay then, so let's all band together and go find this shadow zone. So Ayane's like, I was overwhelmed by yesterday's little small fight, and it was a casual victory once again in the hands of Aren. So I think they're having trouble finding the shout area. So I was like, oh great, this is bad. So Ayane, let's see, Ayane gives one knee. Wait, Aren, what's going on? Wait, the wounds are like your knee looks injured. Oh, that's bad because so it's like, well, you haven't fought yet and you're already getting injuries, says Koharu. So I shrug my shoulders, small, on 3 small plays. Well, it depends on luck as to whether or not you can quickly find this shadow area. It's like, well, the problem is that the shadow area appears randomly in random places, so being able to find one, it's depending on whether or not you're lucky. They can find one right in front of you, or you basically have to dig around and find one hiding in some corner. But then again, this is part of gameplay, so... So I was like, well, I thought it would be easy as long as Pyochi is with me. So Ayane-chan says so as to regret it. Well, because the goodness of Hiyoko's luck is so much to think that it is loved by heaven, I can't understand the feeling. Okay, so Mare's like, well, I think opposite of what you think, Aya-chan. So like, well, today the part is taken by the prince is a trivial thing that does not affect victory or defeat. It's like, well, then again, finding this area is not really much of a concern as long as we defeat the monsters. Oh, so that's how it goes, right, Pyochi? Well, I don't understand, says Hiyoko. So, I was like, well, if I have Pyochi or if I have Hiyoko around, it'll be a good luck charm for us being able to find the shadow area quickly, but in reality, the luck charm isn't really working out. So I looked as if it was in trouble. Wait, so Hiyoko looked at me as if it was a problem, and I changed the topic. So, enough of this luck charm thing. Oh, so that reminds me. So I wonder how many people are on the other team, the Star Prince. So how many Star Prince do we have active? So I'm completely replaced with what I was playing in the active. But then again, I have never played against any of the Star Princes. Or the Star Prince. Well, of course it is well organized at the time of being selected as a participant this time. So yesterday I looked up on the net, but the reputation was pretty high. I felt that it was a splendid victory in any battle. So it's pretty strong enemies, right? So a hot battle with enemies enveloped in the mystery Aren. It's been burning. Well, I can't battle without finding the shadow area, so we have to find the shadow area before we can unleash our tricks and stuff. Okay, so I think Futon senses something. So Futon interrupts me speaking and jumps out of Hiyoko's chest. So Futon, what's wrong? Are you hungry? Maybe not. I think it's more like I found something. I sensed something. Well, is it not? So I think Futon's telling us to follow. So it's like, well, I found something, so follow me. So Futon barks loudly and starts jumping around. and we followed Futon. Oh, there it is. So there's a shadow area. Oh, really? So following Futon, we approached something that looks like a shadow zone. See? Take a look. Am I good? Says Futon. So Futon sings cheerfully in front of the shadow area. So, well, good job, Futon. Okay then, so that means it's time for us to enter this shadow area. So I wonder what kind of Torma monsters are in this shadow zone. Well, whatever it is, Aren will be happy to eliminate or defeat these monsters. So I don't care what kind of monster it is, it's a surprise, and I'll be able to defeat all of them. Okay then, so how about you take care of all the monsters yourself, Ayane-chan? Very, very good. No, I can't defeat them all by myself. That's not what I meant. Well, I feel like it's a fellow relationship. So when I was like, I'm so excited, I don't care what kind of monster it is, I'm going to defeat it all. I'll defeat it handily by myself. Koharu's like, okay, so why don't you go take care of all the Torma monsters from this shadow area? And that kind of ruined her enthusiasm. Okay, and this one has a large dragon that flies over the sky, and it greeted us in the shadow area. Uh-oh. So it's a Jormungard. I think this is the boss that the system was talking about. Uh-oh. This is a problem because last time Maher had trouble fighting this monster. Well, I understand. It is quite strong, to be honest. It's like, well, then again, that Jorma monster from last time, it was trying to run away. It was trying to escape from the world. And I think that should be, like, this one should be easier to fight. But anyways, I do have more friends, I do have more allies to fight, so that might help. So if you remember, Hiyoko summons all these monsters from some other game to fight for her. And Futon happens to be one of those monsters that Hiyoko summons. So I was like, well, come on, so if we join forces, we can all win together. It's like, well, don't leave it all to me. We can fight together as a team, and we'll be able to increase our chances of victory. Well, that's the thing. So Hiyoko and Ayane are first to have a boss fight. So first of all, just calm down. Okay, so follow me. I'll give instructions from time to time, and I'll believe in your powers. Okay, I understand. Well, I'm good at believing in myself, so leave it all to me. Okay, so let's go then. And once again, we're given the option to battle or skip. So once again, I'm gonna skip. Okay, so I think this one's a little bit tougher than before, and looks like they're having trouble fighting this monster. And even Maher is suffering, despite her being the best player. So a long tail swung down from the sky, and we avoid getting rolled over one by one. wait, what's wrong? That tail is quite long. It's too long. We can't approach it any closer. And it kind of reminds me of the Imprisoned from Zelda Skyward Sword. So you fight the Imprisoned multiple times, and when you fight the second and the third time, it gets harder and harder. And I remember in the third version, there's a tail that tries to keep Link away from approaching up to where you get to knock him over. So like if you attack his foot, that knocks him down, and that gives you an opening to destroy the Imprisoned. But anyways, so well, it has many attacks, and it's really hard for us to get close and launch some damage. It's like, well, we can't attack anyhow if we can't get close to it. So the tail of the huge dragon has swung down again, and now it's attacking everyone. It's hurting everyone. So from its mass and speed, it was easy to expect to suffer a considerable amount of damage. So what should we do then? So maybe we should retreat for time being. Let's just get away from it for a while. So let's retreat. Okay. Alright. So we create distance between the Jormungard monster. And while we're trying to avoid this monster, okay, so it's circling the sky. So it looks like if he doesn't bother, he's a pushover. He won't bother to attack. So this is truly a boss level monster. But you know, it's quite dangerous because he's just floating around the sky, but still, it's really hard to get close to him. So I wonder if it's possible to attack from this place. It's like, well, can we launch a long-range attack? It's like, well, Maher and Polina's attacks, they only work best when they're close to the monster. And Hiyoko and Ayane, they're only good when it comes to defense and support. So in a sense, they're both incompatible, or all of them are incompatible with defeating the Jormungard monster. There you go. It's like, well, our compatibility is pretty bad against this monster. So I wonder how we can launch a long distance or long range attack. I have one. The Aren Deadly Sonic Cannon. I wonder if that weapon exists, or is she just making it up out of the blue. So I think she's gonna use her voice to attack the monster. Let's see if it works. So I only use the loudspeaker, and shoots out a loud voice towards Jormungard. So the voice becomes a massive shockwave and heads straight for Jormungard. But still, so I don't think it did anything. So it looks like it's ineffective. And it seems like Ayane did no damage to the Jormungard monster. So if that's Ayane's attack power, it's almost prevented by a hard scale. So now she lost her enthusiasm. It's like, well, I have a feeling that this is going to be a very long battle. It's like, oh well, it looks like we have a disadvantage as a team. We can't defeat monsters from a far away distance.
そうですね。それに他の西王子や花姫たちがここに来てしまう可能性もあります。
And now Polina's worried, like, well, I have a feeling that this boss may be defeated by another Star Prince or another Flower Princess. Like someone else might defeat this enemy and take all its gems.
ハル、どうしよう。
And basically, they get an advantage over this big team. It's gonna be quite embarrassing if one Star Prince or one Flower Princess defeats this monster all by themselves. So Haru, what can we do then? So everyone looks at Koharu. So I guess this place, like, we have no choice but to attack in a straightforward manner. So a high attack force, Maher and Polina are responsible for the attack, and so things like, well, maybe we can find a way to trick him and get close to the enemy, because once Maher and Polina get close range with this monster, then they're able to inflict big damage to the monster.
了解。
Okay, so let's try that. So basically distract the Jormungard monster.
わかったのです。
I understand. So Ayane would be... So Ayane-chan, you support and help Maher and Polina.
ラジャー。そっちの方が得意分野だから任せて。
Okay, so leave it to me because I'm more specialized. And for Hiyoko... so Hiyoko basically distracts Jormungard with her little monsters and make it easy for Maher and Polina to approach Jormungard.
わかった。フータンたち、お願いね。
Okay, so Futon, please.
ふー。
Alright, I'll do it. Alright, everyone, let's go.
任せて。
Alright, leave it all to me.
はい。
Yes,
了解。
Roger.
お
Oh
ー。
yeah.
レイパンとプリリンにとびっきりの歌を聴かせてあげる。
Okay, so as a reward, I'll let you listen to my lovely song. So Ayane holds a microphone and to use for her support skills.
フータ、マルチ、パリーニ、クマグ、ジョルムンガルドの気を引いて。
Alright, so Futon, Maichi, Polini, let's say Kuma, go distract the Jormungard. So they move in the area of Jormungard, and at the moment when Maher and Polina were able to, let's see, they bent lightly over their knees to rush. So I think it might have worked somehow, because it looks like Jormungard's like, ouch. Uh-oh. So he's all enraged. A roaring sound like crackling ears sounded, and a violent flame was spewed out from the mouth of Jormungard.
ロングレンジの全方位攻撃。
So when it's time for the monster to launch his attack, he launches a long-range attack, and that shocks Maher. It's like, oh no, a long-range attack.
フータ、みんな、避けて。
So everyone, are you alright?
これじゃ歌えないよ。
Well, I can't sing. And it looks like the flames attacked Polina. So Polina screams and gets knocked backwards. Wait, are you okay?
はい、軽くかすっただけなのです。
I'm okay. I'm just a little hazy.
けど、ちょっとやばいかも。
Wait, this is gonna be quite dangerous.
もしかしたら、この前のよりも強敵かもです。
So I have a feeling that this monster is much stronger than before. Much stronger than the one that disrupted the stage in the opening ceremony. So like, well, so what other strategy can you come up with, Koharu? So the previous Jormungard monster was just running away, and it was strong, but okay, so it was strong, but it was monotonous. But this enemy feels calmly responding to our movements. So I think what happened previously was that the other Jormungard monster, he was just trying to escape, and he had no interest in defeating Maher and Polina. So he didn't really use all of his attacks on them. But this one, he's more interested in defeating the enemies, the Hanahime princesses. So that's why he's using more of the powerful attacks on them. So I honestly like, well, there's no letters to withdraw from rings, and there are poly lines in place. Well, I'll rely on this. Well, I do admit, my attacks don't work well. It's ineffective. It's like, well, even if we are able to come close to the monster using our strategy, this monster can just use one big fiery breath to blow us all away, and he can attack us from a very long distance. So, so even if he makes sacrifice of someone, use it as a decoy, it's like you need a strap first. So I think the problem is like, well, maybe we have to send someone in to be the sacrifice. Basically, the monster keeps attacking this person until. So while the Jormungard monster is attacking one of the princesses, the other three are fighting them. But it's difficult to decide who's going to be the sacrifice, who's going to be the one that's going to let the monster attack, and basically focus all of its attention on. It's like, well, it's bad to choose Maher or Polina because they're both the ones that are going to launch and do damage to the monster. But then again, Ayane and Hiyoko, they're good at supporting, and they do have their place in battle, so if we do lose them, then it's going to be really hard to support Maher and Polina. So what can I do? How should it be done? So even Koharu is at loss. It's like, what can I do? What can I think of? What kind of strategy can I come up with? This is not a very good situation. And from nowhere, he hears someone calling out, it's like, ha ha ha, so look at me. So I wonder who this person is. So let's see, so I hear some voice of a girl in my ears, and someone who I'm not very familiar with. And I can hear the sounds of violent shootings and the cry of Jormungard. So it looks like someone does have an advantage against the monster, and someone's using it to their advantage. Huh? Wait a minute. So how is this person or this girl able to attack Jormungard? Maybe she has type advantage? Wait a minute, what about the mask? What is that? So a pathetic, bloodthirsty monster despairs your goal. So So a girl with a masked face and a handgun is shooting at Jormungard from the sky. Wait, stranded in a barrage? Wait, doing it? So Hiyoko's asking, oh, so is this person also a Hanahime princess? Well, I'm pretty sure that's yes because she's here. But the voice a while ago. Come on, what's with the wait? What are you doing over there? This is your chance to attack him. Come on, Koharu-san. Okay, so everyone, let's work with her and defeat the Jormungard monster. Okay. And once again, we get an option to skip the battle or not. So I'll go ahead and skip the battle. Okay, so with the help of the masked girl, they're able to defeat the Jormungard monster, the boss. Okay, so after the defeat of the monster, he leaves a cry of the apocalypse. So at the very least, a restful sleep. So the mysterious masked girl who helped us said so. Agile, brilliant. So accurate unspecified shooting from the medium to long distance by a gun, it boasts a high rate of fire. So well, we were at the mercy of Jormungard a while ago and we struggled as a team of 4. But then this one girl was able to defeat the monster all by herself. Or she was able to create a big opening for the others to attack. Well, of course, there's a problem of compatibility or type advantage. So I'm pretty sure this girl, her type is an advantage over that monster. And that's why she was able to defeat the monster much better than Maher. However, it was certain that it was a considerable user. So anyways, thank you for helping me, says Koharu. So when I got the voice, the girl scratched her platinum or her silver colored hair that bathed in the moon. Well, it's not the mind to worry about, but it's the reason of the world that a strong man should help the weak. So, holding the hair obliquely and confidently say confidently. It's like, well, she turned around and she gave that very confident speech. Well, in this situation, even if it's said that the weak people can't not say anything. In fact, the worst situation has changed greatly thanks to her power. But you know, I was quite disappointed at the way that you do your battles. Or like, you kind of seem weaker than I thought. So if I was at this lower level, I do not have to bother to take the place where I do not need to care. Wait, you? So, I'm the person who will be to the extent that I'll introduce myself, Masen, if it isn't necessary to introduce the self or to deserve it death. I'm not sure what she means. Well, apparently you can be my rival. The masked girl says so and turns away. Hey, so you must be Reichi, right? And the moment Maher speaks. Let's see. The girl stops moving, and everyone can see her trembling. Wait a minute. I am not Reichi. That's wrong. I am Mass Pretty. Okay, so I think she was like, well, you are all weak. You don't hold a candle to me, the Mass Pretty, and maybe we should be rivals, but you're not going to be better than me. And then when Mare's like, oh, so you must be Reichi, that kind of threw her off guard. But wait a minute. I'm pretty sure it is you, Reichi. No. Wrong. That's someone else. That's not me. And then she disappears. Wait, she's gone. Mass Pretty. I wonder who she is. No. She's Reina, says Maher. So Maher-chan. So who's Reina-san? So did I ever tell you about her? I guess not. So I do hear the story of a friend who went abroad, and even though she moved somewhere else, she's still playing online and playing games. Yeah, it's that person. So, well, we went to kindergarten together, but then, when it became grade school, she moved to France. So probably another childhood friend for us. Yep, that's right. So I wonder why she's hiding her face and her name. So why is she trying to deny that she's Reina? Well, maybe she's trying to act cool and trying to be like this hero that we played in the past. Well, I guess that kind of person. Yeah, but it's that person that you're talking about. Well, then again, I feel that she's a fit to be one of Maher's friends. Well, Maher does like special effects as well. And I bet they're playing all these cool things, imitations, when they were little kids. No. Don't get me wrong. I spent more time with you, Haru, than that person, Reina. So you're a better child friend than she is. Oh, but in other words, Haru has the qualities of that person. Quite the clueless, or something about the Chibu disease. Wait, that's stupid? So such a stupid thing, nothing but an older brother, playing games in solitude is a pretty awful feeling. Well, seriously? So in the case of Haru, there are many serfs like evil executives rather than just as heroes. Wait, I guess she had such a habit. What? Well, putting all that aside, I do have to admit that Reina was quite strong. Well, it's just that she had a type advantage over that monster. She had attacks that could easily launch damages on the monster. Like, we wanted a long-range attacker, and that was the person. So many long-range attack types excel in agility and number of steps. it can be said that this is a type that's missing in our team. It's like, well, even though we work as a team, we're a group of 4 people, we do have some gaps here and there, and I'm pretty sure this is the person that we need to fill in that missing gap. Well, I appreciate it if she joins us though.
そうですね。そうなればとても心強いのです。
Yeah, that'll be very encouraging. So I wonder if she's gonna join because, like, well, you guys are weak. I can do this all by myself, and
じゃあ今度会った時に誘ってみようか。
so maybe we should invite her again some other time. Yes, please.
わかった。私もレイチーと一緒にプレイしたいしね。
Well, I understand. I want to play with Reichi as well. Okay, so how about we look for the next shadow area, because there's still some time to go.
今回活躍できなかった鬱憤を次のバトルにぶつけてやるんだから。
Yeah, I'm going to crash the depression I could not play in this time against the next battle.
引き続きみんなで力を合わせて頑張っていこう。
Okay, so let's join forces and continue to do our best. Alright, so they're gonna look for another shadow area and they're gonna keep finding monsters until time's up. So I wonder what's going on. They're in the auditorium for some reason, and we see Eve going like, "Good morning, so today's a nice weather." So the voice of the student council president echoes in the auditorium. So what's going on? What's the special event? So all the students of the Lumious Academy are gathered into the auditorium. The extraordinary whole school meeting. So did something happen recently?
それが僕も何も聞いてないんだよ。今朝急にやることが決まって。
So even Yuki doesn't know. It's like, well, I don't know what's going on. Even I was surprised, and this just came up suddenly. So it's quite urgent, and it's surprising that even a student council officer like Yuki doesn't know what's going on.
なんか理事長がぼやいてたよ。あそこはいつも無茶を押し付けてくるって。
So this came out from the president or the principal himself, and he didn't really say much. There?
どこからかはわからないけど、なんか急に頼み事されたんじゃないかな。
Well, I don't know where it came from, but I think it's a request for something in a sudden manner. Okay, so let's see what Koharu says. Hold on. So it's a request, or it seems not to be a bad report to look at the appearance of Eve Senpai, isn't it? So well, at least we get to see Eve Senpai up in front.
さあ、まるで思いつかないよね。
Well, I can't think of it. And the students around us are pretty much in a similar state. They go, what's going on? Why this meeting? So it's a little bit frustrating.
今日は皆さんに素敵なご報告をしたいと思います。昨夜急に決まったことですので、私も驚いたのですが。
So today I would like to give a report of a wonderful message. It was suddenly decided last night, and I was surprised as well.
本日から我が校に留学生が来ることになりました。
So the special announcement is that we have a international student coming to our school starting today. And everyone's like, oh wow, great! Especially that Eve is giving this message, Eve Senpai. So an international transfer student around this time, a foreign student? Well, I do hear voices from around.
へえ、留学生か。急に決まった上に わざわざ全校集会まで開くってことはよっぽどの大物ってことかな。
Well, I think it's a big deal. It's like international student, and it was a really big deal that they had to bring everyone to the auditorium and hold a big meeting like event. Wait, what do you mean by big?
ゲーム科か芸能科か海外の有名人が特別に留学してくるってことなんじゃないかな。
So whether or not it's for the gaming division or the entertainment division or the arts division, the fact that someone from overseas is coming to our school is quite special to study abroad. Yeah, I guess so. And now that I think of it, I wonder how much they spent on this auditorium because it looks so fancy, and I don't believe any school would have this kind of auditorium. You have all this decoration, all these screens, and multiple layers of, or multiple floors of seats.
皆さんにとってとても有意義な体験になると思いますので、積極的に交流をしてみてください。
But anyways, well, it's gonna be a very meaningful experience for everyone, so please try to interact positively, make her feel welcome, make her feel accepted.
それでは紹介しますね。フランスのエコールセントラルから留学生として来てくれました。
Okay then, so I'll introduce you the international student from École Centrale in France.
レイナ・リル・レーフェンさんです。どうぞ。
So Reina Lilu, I forgot her, I don't know how to say her name. I'll have to look it up. So please show your face. Hi. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So she makes her appearance, and so her voice is all cheerful. And wait a minute. So when Koharu heard the voice, it surprised him. It's like, wait a minute, I didn't hear that voice from before. And even Maher is quite surprised. Like, wait a minute, I didn't know that voice as well. So a familiar voice, it surprised us in some way.
ハル、知ってる人？
So now Yuki's like, wait a minute, Haru, so you know this person? Maybe I guess. So the girl walks to the center of the stage and faces the audience. So from everyone in the auditorium, I can hear the excitement and the surprise. And let's see, her name is actually, so it's Reina Lilo Lochin or Leichin. So well-groomed hair that shines brightly in platinum color. And has turquoise eyes that's reminiscent of the Moraine Lake, which is said to be the world's most beautiful lake. And white skin and the feeling of transparency. I'll say in proportions that are extraordinary enough to draw everyone's attention. And the girl scoops her hair and makes a slightly bullish smile. And
ただいまご紹介いただきました。フランスから来た超天才美少女、レイナ・リル・レーフェンです。
so I am the super genius beautiful girl from France, and I am Reina Lilo Ranfin.
皆さん、これからどうぞよろしくです。
So everyone, I'll do my best and take care of me. And she bows gracefully.
じゃあ先に始めておこうか。
Well then, let's start first. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. I noticed I'm getting quite too long. So it's quite interesting that the principal will hold a huge assembly in the auditorium to welcome the new student, Reina. But because she's from France, and it kind of shows that maybe this school, the Music Academy, doesn't really have that many international or transfer students from overseas. But more importantly, the battle didn't go as well as it did in episode 9. And it is quite embarrassing that a team of 4 Hanahime princesses, Maher, Hiyoko, Ayane, and Polina, can't defeat the boss, Jormungard. But one person, Reina, from nowhere can handily defeat the monster. And even though she could defeat the monster herself, she told, hey everyone, I made an opening for you. Why don't you come and help as well? But hopefully she does join the team, because I'm pretty sure there are monsters where she can't defeat herself. It's just that she had a type advantage over the other girls when defeating this Jormungard monster. So we'll see what happens next, and I wonder what's going on with the principal and Yuki, because they're in some room with all sorts of gaming equipment, arcade machines. So I think this is maybe the headquarter office for the principal. But until then, I'll see you in the next episode.